Hi, so I'm here with Plastic Jesus, and he is a street artist.
Yeah.
And if you could do me a favor and talk about your installation.
I've got a selection of canvases and all kind of traditional installation pieces here. My work, I try to reflect art, society, culture, news and the environment. Some of them, I try and make my pieces controversial as well, but I think that's a good way of getting people to think and start a dialogue.
And one of the things that stands out is this, you have the Trump money set up here, and so I mean, I think it speaks for itself what it is. It's kind of a cool piece of artwork. I think you have one there.
Well, yeah, the idea of this piece is not just to show bundles of Trump money. It's just while Trump is campaigning in the Republican primaries, you know, so much is put on how great a businessman he is, how many millions he's made. But the piece, they say, well, is that really how we value our lives? You know, I value my life by, you know, my family and the things and people I love, not by how many pieces of green printed paper I've got in my pocket. You know?
And I noticed the other artwork you have here says, "Stop making stupid people famous." Is this a reference to reality television, possibly?
Yeah, most definitely. But it's also a reference on two-sided reference. It's a reference to those people who are becoming famous through reality TV, but it's also a reference to us. We're the people that are making them famous. We're buying the magazines, we're reading the tabloids, watching the TV shows. So it's criticism us.
And I think a lot of people are wondering, what are your thoughts on street art in Los Angeles?
Street art in Los Angeles is pretty amazing. There's such an acceptance for all kinds of art here. And you can do stuff here which is accepted and appreciated way more than probably any other city in the world.
In people that are into collecting artwork, how would you explain street art to them as a format? Like, why should they be interested in street art?
You know, to me, street art is fundamentally an art form which comes from emotion, which comes from feeling, which comes from a passion. It's not just a pretty picture painted purely so it can sell or just to symbolise a scene. It comes from an emotional output from the artist. And I think that's very important in art. Now, at the moment, a lot of street art is going mainstream.
Yeah.
But prices and values of street art are going up. Collectors are buying it, even investors are buying it. It's a good opportunity. Obviously, I would say that, wouldn't I?
And can you explain your individual style? How did you come upon doing what you do?
My style and my influences come from 20 years as a photojournalist. So a lot of my comments in what you see here is my frustration of mainstream media not covering issues that are probably important to so many people. They just get overlooked or ignored.
In your so your Plastic Jesus, that's your moniker.
Yeah.
And where, if people are interested in your art, where would they go to find more information about it?
The best place to go is my website, which is plasticjesus.net. There they can get all my social media sites and also galleries that represent me as well if they're interested in buying them.
Is there any other pieces that you'd like to talk about tonight that you feel a bit, you know, people might be interested in checking out?
Yeah, let me just have this piece here. This is the Best Buy useless plastic box. Now, several of these were put in Best Buy stores around Los Angeles. And although, you know, it's a prank, it's an amusing piece, there's a deeper message, and that is the gadgets and technologies that solve people enhance their lives, and invariably it just leads us to more frustration and disappointment.
And did you have any previous experience with like electronic stores? Like, how did you come upon thinking about doing this piece?
You know, who hasn't? Who hasn't gone out and bought the latest phone, the latest laptop, the latest tablet, under the assumption it will transform their life and technology, only to be so frustrated by the functionality or lack of functionality of the piece. So it's my own personal frustrations, I guess, yeah.
Nice, let's is there any other pieces you'd like to highlight?
Yeah, let's just take a look at this one. This piece here called Liberty. Statue of Liberty with the police shield, right, helmet on. And the idea behind that is, you know, are police actually protecting our liberty, or have we become a police state? It's a thin line, it really is. And this piece is really meant to question and start a dialogue on that principle.
And have you had any experiences in New York? What influenced this piece for you?
No, I think, the Statue of Liberty is a complete symbol of liberty in the United States of America. But then you look at some of the things happening on the streets, like the militarization of police, and, things like what can only be described as assault on innocent people.
And for me, the thing that stands out is this no Kardashian party anytime. And can you explain this artwork here?
Well, that was just frustration, obsession with Kardashians.
Yeah, that's really big right now. Everyone's obsessed with Kardashians on television.
Part of the influence and the motivation behind this piece was the media obsession with the Kardashians. And ironically, when I put this out, and I put 7 of them out on the streets of LA, it was the media that picked up on it, even like the Times and the Wall Street Journal. All these news organizations that should be reporting real news picked up on it. It's crazy.